podcasting from Brooklyn Bridge Park at Pier Number 2. This is the Brooklyn Baritone Podcast. As usual, good morning is when I choose to do these podcasts. But whenever you're trying to listen to this, morning, afternoon, evening, nighttime, as always, I appreciate the listens, I appreciate the likes, and I appreciate the subscribe when you hit that button and the notifications for every time I post something on YouTube. And thank you for all you people in podcast land. Do you have milk, or say got milk, or nah? Going from a different path than what I usually talk about from the past, still current political things going on. I'm going to switch gears a little bit more geared to why I started this channel and podcast. Just to let you know, about 68% of the world is lactose intolerant. I know a lot of people didn't think about that before. A lot of people don't ever think about that at all because milk is so ingrained in our lives and our culture. But these are one of the things that can actually do us more harm than good. The numbers are there. I'm not going to get that much into the stats. You could always do a fantastic Google search to check out any kind of stats that I talk about or to back up my claims of certain things. But it's all about, what's advertised to us on the regular. But anyways, getting back to got milk or nah. Like I said, 68% of the world population is lactose intolerant. Some people, of course, are better at taking milk. They don't have extreme cases of flatulence and all that stuff. But I could guarantee you right now, if you're listening to me and you're saying, well, I'm not part of that 68%, I'm part of that 32% that can take milk. Well, I get it because that's how we're just taught. Anyways, going forward, I remember a while ago, years ago, actually, I could say one of my little local social experiments. It was a question I will always ask people. I said, hey, if they were able to mass produce milk from lactating mothers, human mothers, would you drink that milk? And majority of the people, then almost everybody basically said, no, that's disgusting. Why is that disgusting? Because we are human beings and we're supposed to be drinking milk from human beings. The thing is that we have been advertised to and it's been pumped for how much years? Milk, it does a body good, pass it on, got milk. You always have to find and follow the money. When you find that money is usually backing something, especially in this culture, in this country that we're in, you have to probably understand there may be an agenda behind it. That opens up a whole other can of worms. But I'm staying on milk right now because that's my focal point. So it's kind of mind-boggling to me, and I've always had this discussion with my friends and other people. Why is it that humans are the only species on this earth to drink milk from another species? Of course, could be usually bovine milk, cow milk, goat milk, or any other kind of milks. No other animals do that. They practice that. 2, milk is supposed to be is basically in a simplistic form, like a kind of steroids, as you will, for infants to get a proper leg up. So they're not left behind. They could build their muscles and their immune system much faster. And then they get to the point in life where they no longer need that kind of growth stimulant anymore. You're not going to see any other species drinking milk after a certain point of life, usually past infancy. You don't see it. It just doesn't happen. It's just how the natural order of things are. And I could say 3 as well. So we went through the species. We're the only one who drinks other species milk. We're the only one who drinks it past infancy. But at the same time, the milks that we're drinking, usually cow milk, it's meant to support a baby animal, a calf, that is supposed to grow into like 1,000 pound or close to maybe 2,000 pound. My numbers may be off, but you get the idea of a beast on the land that weighs way more than us, that has way more muscle mass than us, that has a way different digestive system than us. But at the same time, simply because of engineered and focused advertising, and we've been programmed with this. You got to drink milk to build your bones. And there's nothing really, honestly, scientifically that even proves that. What it comes down to is basically the types of food that you eat, because basically a lot of diseases that we get are based upon our gut health, and a lot of things that we eat, milk included, which is why it's the focal point of what I'm talking about today. Milk is one of those things that helps kind of destroy and kind of degrades our gut health. And then the problem is, we have a lining in our intestines and our stomach, well, really our intestines, where it's supposed to be kind of airtight. You could look up the actual term of it, but when we don't have the right kind of gut health, the airtight seals kind of open up, and then that's where all the extra crap comes in and goes into our bloodstream, and this is what leads to a whole plethora of diseases. I'm telling you guys this because I love you guys, one, and at the same time, we want to promote a proper, healthy population of people. I'm not too sure about the people who may be at the top funneling all of these funds into this wrongful advertising that they're pumping into us. But I'm telling you this because it's all about gut health. You have a sick body, you're going to be more than likely to get a lot of diseases. You're going to get broken down much more. And then, of course, you're going to be dependent more on the big pharmaceutical industry that they're always pushing to us all the time. So you have to look at the common sense breakdown of it. When people find out that I don't eat certain things, that I don't eat meat and dairy, they say, where you get the protein from? Why are you so big? Well, I'm big because I need to exercise more. I have a body where I need to really burn a lot of calories and not eat certain things. And at the same time with the milk as well, not just focus on this regular milk, but also the milk that we get, especially here in America and many parts of the world, it's super processed. And then we have to look at the condition of the animals that we're taking these products from, because they are not in the best conditions. Because you've got to remember, follow the money. They're always funneling money into making more and bigger and faster byproducts from the agriculture, well, from livestock, from pigs, from cows, chickens. When you go back 50 years, cows and chickens didn't look the way they do. You go to other countries where they don't have these industrial processes, they don't look the way they do. This was what impacts the kind of quality of food that we have. Anyways, use this common sense. We're the only ones that drink milk from another species. We're the only species that drink milk past the age of infancy. If you have milk, it has to be the best, most purest form. And at the same time, you have to limit that. Limit your quality, your quantity, and then make sure the quality is even better than what we've been led to believe. Anyways, I hope I sparked interest in you. You can check the rest of my content out on my website. That is www.brooklynbaritone.com. You can also make sure you check out my YouTube channel and subscribe and hit that notification at Brooklyn Baritone. You can find me under LinkedIn under Corey Ashley. I am also on Instagram and Facebook, and you can catch my podcast on the Google Play Store and the Apple iTunes Play Store. Thank you for listening. I pray I've changed someone's mind out there. I pray that I hope someone will probably listen and look and do research on themselves. I am out of here. Enjoy your week. You will hear from me next week. I'm going to enjoy the days like everybody else out here too. All good.